A letter to myself. I know that you struggle with thinking if your work is good enough, but you aren't alone. It's a good thing. It shows that you aren't content where you are in your journey. But just stop for a moment and look at how far you've come. Now get back to learning and keep progressing and believe in yourself more. Appreciate how good you are and how much you've learned and achieved. Self-doubt is totally natural. Just be sure to appreciate what you've done and will do. Being humble is great, but you know what? Beating up yourself isn't. Luv Maso. Yo guys, what is going on? My name is Mason Doherty. Welcome back to my YouTube. I am so stoked to have you back here with me. For all you guys that keep watching my content that I keep posting out, whether that be up on Instagram, up here on YouTube, whatever it might be, I absolutely thank you and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. So, hey, thank you. I love you. Appreciate it. Anyway, so today what I want to talk about is a little achievement that, I've got through photography. And when I say little, I actually feel like it's pretty big and I feel so freaking stoked about what I've been able to achieve. So I am extremely hard on myself, as in I really struggle with that imposter syndrome, thinking that, who am I even to be here, not just on YouTube, like any fuck can be on YouTube, right? But who am I to be making videos and taking photos for clients when I only picked up a camera not even 2 years ago? It'll be 2 years in October this year that I picked up a camera. I picked up a camera to take better photos for my gym, to make my gym, MSA Fitness, just look better on social media and just stand up above the rest. But I soon quickly absolutely fell head over heels, like aggressive, mad love for photography. And then soon after that was videography as well. I never went to school to learn photography or videography or anything like that. I have no education other than just me doing me and just going like balls to the wall, hardcore, full aggressive, full obsessiveness. Is that it? What I'm trying to say is I just went absolutely 100% all in on learning absolutely everything that I possibly can. And I am still trying to learn everything that I possibly can when it comes to taking photos and making videos and whatnot. Where am I going with this? Sometimes people kind of get to a certain point, right? So like, I talked about this imposter syndrome. And sometimes people get to a certain point where they think that they know absolutely everything and they are the bee's knees, they are so good and they've learned everything and they now are an expert, right? But then the people that actually struggle with this imposter syndrome, they're the ones that are probably, they get to that point for a brief moment, they think, I think I've got pretty good at this thing. Then they keep ascending with their growth and their learning on whatever their craft might be. And then they kind of get to a certain point and they're just like, I know fucking nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Stupid sexy Flanders.
And that's a good thing. I believe that is such a good thing. Thinking that you are good enough, essentially forever, but you kind of need to be able to be confident enough still to know that you really are good enough. I know that seems so crazy and it doesn't even make sense in my head, but it does make sense in my head at the same time. I don't even know. Hopefully you're picking up what I'm putting down. What I'm trying to say is, if you struggle with that imposter syndrome like I am, all right, thinking, who the hell am I to even be here doing work for clients and whatnot when I don't even have like an education with photography and videography at all? Like I'm just completely self-taught and I haven't even been doing this for that long. I've just, like I said, I feel like I found my calling and I'm just going all in on this. I used to do the same thing with the gym when I used to be like a competitive CrossFit athlete. I never thought I was really that good. Although I was, you know, in the top 1% worldwide out of like 200 some thousand men competing in the sport. So obviously I was good, but I never really thought I was. And I thought, how the hell did I even get here? But you know what? I got there because I freaking worked hard. I worked my ass off. I was obsessed, completely, you know, passionate about what I was doing. And that's what I'm doing here now with this camera. That's right there. In my hometown of Burnie, which is where I live, here in the northwest of Tassie. Most of you probably know that because most of the people that are watching are actually like, you know, my mum, my dad, my sister, and my wife, because I don't have many people that watch me yet. So you know where I live, you know who I am. Anyway, my photography, fuck, I'm really struggling today. My photography has actually landed itself, boom, boom, up on a billboard here in town. I have 2 photos on a billboard right as you drive in to the Burnie CBD. I think that is a pretty friggin' cool achievement for this kid right here who only picked up a camera not even 2 years ago. And I struggle with that whole imposter syndrome thing. But here I am, just going hard, continue to keep learning, and I still feel like I know absolutely nothing. It is totally okay to doubt yourself. It just means that you are passionate and you want to keep growing and keep getting better. That's cool. But please, do take some time to just stop, sit, relax, and acknowledge how far you have come in whatever it might be. Hopefully, you know, this little rant maybe inspires you to really just go all in. If you've been struggling with something, hopefully it inspires you to continue to keep going and growing and progressing and just being awesome, you know? You are awesome. We are all awesome. Anyway, guys, I absolutely appreciate that you've taken your time to sit there and watch me talk about imposter syndrome, talk about doubting yourself, how it's good, and then a little humble brag on I got my photography up on a billboard. I'm not bragging, well I am, but I'm not bragging for the sake of like, look how cool I am. I'm bragging to essentially like acknowledge the fact that even though you might doubt yourself, you're probably actually doing a lot better than what you think. And it is okay to be like, fuck yeah, I am doing really good. I am awesome. But you'll come straight back to the wanting to keep growing and progressing kind of thing again. But anyway, I have absolutely shat on for way too long. So guys, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe to all of those things. And I'll see you in the next one. I don't know what it will be, but I'll see you in the next one. Love you guys. Bye.